Gary here from MrG Shave, back for a Wednesday straight shave. Yeah, I'm feeling a lot better at the moment. I still get bouts of fatigue, but they're getting less and less every day. It's only when I exert myself, so I'll probably be a bit knackered after this, because going up and down the stairs, getting all the camera gear and everything set up, it takes a while. So today's shave is a shavette shave, and the hardware today is, I may not use this, but this is called, I think, the Mandarin 22mm Yaqi shaving brush with a short loft brush. Really nice brush this, but you'll see why I might not use this. We'll see. I may not use this at all. May not need to. The razor today is a shavette, and it's the Focus Slim A1, all aluminium. Excellent shavette this. Great way to get into straight razor shaving. It's got guards on either edge on the sides, so there's no risk of getting cut by the corners. So it's a great little shavette. I've only used this, I think, once or twice, probably once. So yeah, that's what I'm using today. And usually I'm going to talk about the software now as well. I've got to get my little black book. This is a request or a challenge. This was a challenge shave, and the challenge was by David Cunnife. He said, do a straight razor shave using Pears soap only. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So for those of you that don't know Pears, that's Pears soap. It's a glycerine based soap, and it's very slick. I usually use this as a pre-shave, but David has used this to do a full straight shave, so he's challenged me to have a go. So that's what I'm going to use. I'm going to follow that up with Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel, then Brut, there it is, and finish it off with Bulldog Sensitive. So that's the hardware and the software. And as I don't really need to do a lot of prep for this shave, I'm just going to get on with it. Let's get some hot water in my bowl. So yeah, it was an interesting journey going through COVID, and it's still got some side effects at the moment, but they're getting less and less as the days pass. So I certainly feel like I've got my mojo back, albeit in limited phases, if you like. You know, yes, I still get tired. Yes, I still sometimes need to lie down, but not for long. Right then, let's start. So normally this would be a pre-shave phase, but it's not going to be today. I'm just using Pears, which is, I usually use this as a pre-shave, but I'm going to use it for the full shave. So I'm just going to rub it on the face. Make sure I get plenty on. Now Dave, when he left the challenge, he didn't say whether he lathered this up with a brush or not. So I'm going to give it a go. And let's see what happens. Now this being a synthetic brush, it doesn't need any soaking. You just need to wet it, shake it off. This is dropping water everywhere. So how's your week been? I hope you're all well. None of you picked up COVID like I've just had. It was a very unpleasant experience, and there was a point where I thought I might be in trouble, but only lasted for about 24 hours, and I managed to get through that, so. And I'm here to tell the story. Right, here we go. So I don't know how this is going to perform. I have no idea. But I'm assuming because it's glycerin based soap, it'll be fine. So here we go. There's not much smell, it's pears smell. And I think my olfactory glands aren't up to 100% yet, so. That cut. I think that's going to need. That's my fault. That is my fault. I definitely felt that dig in. I was overconfident. See if that works. So far so good. I wouldn't say it's as slick as some of the artisan soaps that I've got, and I would also say that I don't think it'll be as good for your skin as one of the artisan soaps either. It won't have all the good skin stuff in there. That seemed to stop it, so that's good. But so far so good, it's doing a really good job. Right, let's get some. Try and wipe that off. There you go. I'm hoping that will stay and behave. So unusually I'm going to add some more to the face. Let's just add a bit more water. I think that would probably do it. And this is not lathering up like you would get with an artisan soap either. But it's doing the job. So it just goes to show it is possible to shave with basic soap, as long as it's glycerin based. Right, here we go. Across the grain is straight up on this side. Remembering no pressure. feels great. It really does. Across on this side. Doesn't sing much, this blade, but you can definitely feel it and you know it's cutting. That's done a great job. I wouldn't say I'm getting as much enjoyment out of it as I would with an artisan soap, but at the moment it doesn't really matter because my sense of smell is still a bit weird. It's got a lot better, or at least I can, you know, smell and taste stuff, but it's just sort of a very mild, sometimes metallic, depending on what you're eating. Like if I eat carrots, it's like, I don't know, aluminium foil. Not that I regularly chew or taste aluminium foil, but you know, sometimes you get a bit of aluminium foil stuck to a bit of food and you go to chew it. It's that kind of sensation sometimes, but as I say, that's reduced massively. You know, I can actually taste carrot now. So okay, against the grain. Excellent. It's definitely doing the job. It's you know, but it's not as luxurious as an artisan soap. So, but you wouldn't expect that. At a pinch, definitely I'd use this. But to be fair, I've got that much soap. I can't even imagine myself getting into that situation where I've got a bar of Pears soap and I haven't got proper shaving soap. Just can't see that happening, but it's an interesting exercise. Well, apart from that one nick, which stopped pretty much straight away as soon as I used the Styptic pencil, it's still there, but it's fine. Very good shave. Usual spots for pickups. We're almost done. Actually need some alum. That's good. That's really good. I mean, you can see the soap is dissipated, but there's still plenty of slickness there. And the one advantage is you don't get so much lather that you have to keep rinsing this cloth out. There's plenty of space left on there for more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this experiment. Let's see. Yeah, I've still got some Velcro here, but no more than I would have if I used a normal artisan soap or any other soap. But BBS everywhere else, I'm happy with that. If I want to get BBS there, I'll, God forbid, use a Mach 3 or I'll use, if I've got a blade in one of my razors, I'll use that. It's whatever comes easiest to hand. But that's great. No issues there at all. So I'm going to do my usual thing. I'm going to clean up and I'll be right back. Right, I'm back. Cold rinse time. Get this face cloth nice and cold as well. Oh. That's great. That's really good. Right, on with the alum. Let's see how that performs. Mm. 4 out of 5 under here. Not much up here. 1, maybe 2. 4 out of 5 again underneath the jawline. And a similar 2 out of 10 up here. Both these sides have pretty much stopped. Under here is still burning a bit. So what do I think? Yeah, perfectly passable shave. Glycerin bar soaps will work. I would think that the Brut would do the same. That's a glycerin soap. As I understand it, you can use PAA the cube and no shaving soap, so you can use this soap just like a shaving soap. Yeah, I wasn't too worried because if when David said he'd done it, it kind of took away the worry for me. Not that I'm saying he's less skilled than I am; he may well be more skilled than I am, but I have to say that was a pleasant shave. Would I say it's got the same post-shave skin feel? No, definitely not. It feels a little bit dry. It doesn't have the post-shave feel that you get with an artisan soap, and I wouldn't expect it to. But you can add that post-shave feel with the post-shave. So let's go with the Boots Tea Tree and Witch Hazel. A little bit of sting, nothing really. I wouldn't even give it a 1 out of 10 anywhere. And that feels great. Bit of Brut. Oh, now I can smell that. Nice. It has smells like Dettol or bleach, but with a flowery background. Excuse me. That's what the COVID's done to my olfactory glands at the moment. I know it's going to come back. It's improving every day. Bulldog sensitive to go to finish it all off. Just using that much. Bit too much if I'm honest. Oh. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of today's shave and the end of the challenge from Dave Cunnife. So thanks for that, Dave, or David, whichever way you prefer to be called. Interesting. Would I recommend it? Yeah, if you haven't got any shaving soap, then definitely go for it. But there are plenty of soaps out there that will probably give you a better shave, or certainly better experience. Even a Palmolive stick, or there'll be equivalent prices really. Boot shave stick, that kind of stuff, will probably give you a better post shave feel than this did. But it's done the job. And it's done it well, and that nick was not down to the soap, that was down to my technique, definitely. So there's a little line there, but nothing to worry about. So that's it for today. I'll be back on Friday for a head shave. Not sure what I'm going to use. I've got more new soaps, as I think I said last time. I've got some Saponificio Varicino, and I've got some Master Soap Creations soaps that have come in while I was ill and stuff like that, so I will be using those soon. But this was a challenge I felt I needed to address. So thanks, Dave, and I'll see you all on Friday. Bye now.